Alrighty, wanted to do a quick document of this. I don't know if I'm going to upload this video or not, but I want to show you guys what I've got done on this car so far. It's been very, very long since I've done a video, but I've been spending a lot of time actually working on this car. I don't know if you can see down in there, but instead of working on the engine, I don't know if you see the new shiny subframe down there, but yeah, I had to replace the subframe on this car. So, oh, it's hot out here today. Uh, I got the head off of the engine. I did get the engine reassembled, got it put back in the car to the point where I can go ahead and do a compression test on it. Got the belt put back on it and everything, timing belt. And and found out that cylinder number 2, see that one, has a leak. Actually, more than a leak. There's absolutely zero compression in there. I was getting between 175 and 185 compression on the rest of the cylinders, but zero on number 2. So let me see if I can show you on the head number 2. Let's see if I can get this turned over. Oh. Alrighty. So here is number 2, right here. It looks like, if I can get you, okay. Now, down here on the bottom of this, your intake valve here, okay? The bottom of this valve right here is actually tipped out, okay? It's actually tipping out. This side at the top up here is seated real good. See if I can get an angle good enough for you to see, but yeah. See, it's seated at the top of it, and then when you look at the bottom, you can see that, it's open. You can see the large shadow at the bottom there. The valve is tipped. That's the result of a close tolerance fit engine where these two valves were open when the piston came up. And the reason why it was open is because the valve was, not the valve, the gear was not turning with or in timing with the engine, and the valves came down, stayed open. The piston came up with them being open and hit them and then bent this side of them. It touched this side right here. You can almost see a little bit of a score mark right there on each side of it where it touched the piston. I can look at the piston. I've already did a little bit of work on this piston, scrubbing and stuff, and you probably won't be able to see it. Here's number 2 here. See if I can get that light up here so I can see down in there. This will just be a short video though. It's not going to be real big or long or anything. Let's see if I can see any marks in there. Yep, yeah, I believe so. Right there. Oh, dang it. I can't get a good shot of this. I'll move over here. Okay. Slide over here. And if you look to, well, it'd be on your right side there. Do you see the 2 eyebrows on that little smiley face there? Well, that would be where the valves made contact with the piston. Okay. If you look at the other pistons, nothing, and then hit, and then nothing, and then nothing. So that's the only contact that there was just this cylinder right here. Just to let some of you know what happens in these close tolerant fit engines, or even this is a Dodge Neon, so of course my title of this video was going to be a Dodge Neon, so you're going to know what car this is. But yeah, just wanted to give you an update and to just let another novice know as to what's going on with their engine, why they can't get compression or why it has a misfire and so on and so on. So the misfire is if these 4 cylinders right here, if the compression ratio, see, you take the compression ratio, and I believe it's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you subtract, no, I think you subtract 15 from it, Is that right? I can't remember now. I'll have to look it back up again. Don't take my word for it. But it has something to do with that, where you subtract 15 or something like that, and then or divide it by 15. I can't remember which. I've got it written down inside though. But anyhow, whereas you had 15. Anyhow, the rest of the cylinders, you average out or you find your lowest pressure value on the cylinders by doing that formula, and all four cylinders cannot be below that lowest value. Okay, like I said, I was getting between 175 and 185 compression on these cylinders. So I have there, I can't remember which cylinder it was. I think it was cylinder 3. I think it was this one I was getting 175 on. This one I was getting 180, and that one I was getting 180. I think, what was it, 180, almost 189. But I tested it again and it stopped at 180, 184. So some fluid or something may have got in there, because if you get fluid and stuff down inside here, you can put oil in here and get a different pressure ratio if you put oil in your cylinders. I just sprayed some WD-40 in these for right now, just so that I can let it soak a little bit. I'm gonna come back and see if I can clean some of that carbon scoring off of these piston heads. But I'm getting ready to head to the parts store right now, and I'm gonna swap that out for another head. So we'll get that taken care of. My garage got messy again. Yeah, it did. Anyhow, so it's due for a cleaning. Get everything pulled out of here and put up again. So once I get this car running, actually I can do a lot of cleaning, because I have a lot of Geo Metro parts just sitting everywhere, even down in there, another engine and so on. That goes to my son's car. I need to put that back in it. So yeah, as soon as I get this car running, I'm gonna say bye-bye to my Geo Metros and get rid of those. That's 3 cars gone off my property, and all the parts in the garage will be gone. So anyhow, you guys take it easy. Sorry I haven't done any more videos than I have, but I will try to do some more if at all possible. Just ran through a downtime in my life, something I would not wish on anybody. So but I'm coming back just a little bit at a time. So you guys take it easy, and I will try to get another video up. Take care.